Recording. Beginning. Test. Yep. You're listening to session 56 of Primordial Harmony, a retelling of the classic Elemental Evil story. My name is Mike, and I'm running this, and tonight I'm joined by...
Hi, my name is Miles. I am playing Chadicus Winthrop, a human druid.
Next, you go.
No, it's just done.
Oh, is it?
Should be.
Are we going? Yeah.
Hey,
Sounds
Justin,
better, right?
you there? You go away.
Hi, I'm Zeph, and I play Ignacio, the Pyromancer Sorcerer.
And I'm Nyx, and I play Naughty Bite, and she's a Tabaxi Mon.
And I am Senna, and I'm playing Snow, the Elven Tempest Cleric.
Kitty's is triple sick tonight, so won't be joining us as Maeve, but her character is indeed with the party. So, when we last left Gordon's task force, Maeve, Chadicus, Ignacio, and Bit had just launched a coordinated fire strike on a pool of water, in suspicion that a hostile creature might lurk within. Their suspicions were confirmed as a frigid seawater weird burst from the pool, but retreated back into its container. Bit attempted to sneak past the creature, but it lunged at her anyway. All the party sprung and assaulted the thing, but could only bring it down after Bit was dragged into the dangerously cold water. She managed to free herself, and the companions destroyed the water weird. After a bit of magical drying, courtesy of Ignacio, the party made their way up another stairway. At the top of this stairway, they encountered two frigid-eyed cultists that asked them to stay their weapons and listen to what the Master of Frost had to say. Snow, nonplussed by this, stormed into the room proper, her friends behind her. They were greeted by Keholt atop the highest tier in the room behind a replica altar to Errol. Keholt attempted to control the conversation, asking Snow if she'd like to know where her other parishioners were or what the air and water cults were trying to do, but she would have none of it as she pressed closer to him. Keholt's attempts at staying her went ignored, and soon she was but 15 feet away. Angrily, Keholt ordered his minions, the two cultists, a slew of ice mephits, and an ice elemental to attack. 'Twas a fierce battle, with highlights including Ignacio barely getting off a wall of fire to encapsulate Snow and Keholt after getting thunder-waved, Maeve tanking the ice elemental and getting a good fiery strike in, Chadicus's crit booming blade with shillelagh and then raising the corpse of the cultist he had just killed, Ignacio's flames melting the elemental, Bit holding her own against the mephits, Keholt blowing Snow out of the wall of fire with a gust of wind, and Ignacio ending things with a fiery strike through Keholt's head. After Keholt fell, leaving only his trousers behind, a strange, magical orb-shaped energy appeared where he was slain and was drawn towards Snow, seemingly asking for permission to enter her. She initially rejected the orb, but in a divine consultation, Auril informed her of the lines of her power, that the power that Keholt had and the wintry cold that Auril brought to bear both came from the same source. Auril instructed Snow, her devotee, to take this power for her own and continue the fight against the elemental cults. So Snow does, and the party then finds what loot Keholt collected and took it before leaving his now thawing keep. With Snow's divine magic, they walked back to shore, and with Keholt's druidic conjuring, they were carried up to the top of the cliffs by giant eagles. They spent the afternoon deliberating on what to do next, and resolved to consult Gordon about it via a sending spell the next day. After a night's rest, Snow made the call, and while Gordon had no strong direction, the party decided to head south to Mortrath. And so, here we resume on the 18th of Kythorn.
So we're on the road now?
sure are. Let me... and then... Ah. The sun rises over the sea. Gordon's task force is allocated no direct tasks from Gordon, administrator of the Way Shields. Packed and ready. They head south? What do you guys do?
I believe we mentioned. Or maybe I imagined that. Did I imagine that?
You did say that you were planning on going south. Because it's closer.
Then onward to Mortra. Begin stumbly walking.
Alright. The trip is mostly smooth. Do you guys how do you take your route there? Do you stay on the sides of the cliff or do you make your way back to the road?
I might not with the way the be, so I definitely want to make it back to the road. I would heavily lobby for this.
The road is safer.
Alright.
Yes, a wise.
So you guys make your way from the cliffs back to the road, which doesn't actually follow the cliffs much until around here. So you start making your way back. And a little bit in the afternoon, after a short rest break, Snow hears... Who has the highest perception? Is it Snow or is it another one?
It might be me.
Oh,
I have 15.
Chadkus. Yeah. You have 17, right?
I have an 18 passive.
18 passive. Okay.
Because of that level 8 stuff.
Was that level 8 stuff? Right.
Are we supposed to level up 8?
Someone tell me that.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm level 8.
Yeah, you were. And we had that
Get you another 4th level.
We had that conversation about why you were unsure about level 8 because of the thing you wanted to do.
Oh, yeah. I guess I forgot to change the level on my character sheet.
I think you rolled for HP too, so I think you're good to go. Yes. So, Chadicus hears faint behind you guys. He hears a sort of faint chatter.
So, like, what time of day is it?
It's just afternoon. So the sun is in the sky, there's puffy white clouds.
I'm gonna raise my hand to the party and kind of say, one moment. I think and I'm gonna kind of investigate and actually make a check to see if I can spot where that noise came.
Go ahead and roll perception.
I will do so. Chadicus, dice. Chadicus. Alright, there you are, Chad. Alright. Yeah.
There you are, Chad. Alright, so you're instantly sort of drawn to look behind you. And you see figures in the distance starting to... It seems like they might be coming toward you. And with that check, you can tell from about 1,000 feet off that these are gnolls coming toward you.
I believe a gnoll party is following us. They're very small. You can see them just as I kind of point out at the horizon. It's more so the smell from here.
Bit squints her eyes. Can I see?
You can
how
see them
many?
when they're yeah, not at
Little
this
dots.
point, but some time will pass. Do you guys continue down the road, keeping an eye on them, or do you just stay put?
Would we like to go back up the road, deal with them. They're probably not making the road any safe for passengers. We are waiting. Well, sort of.
It would be nice to get some exercise in.
I say we deal with them. Yes,
And perhaps I
yes,
can
let's
raise
go.
one to carry my bag to make this rest of this trip much easier, I would say.
Perhaps two to carry you.
I don't know. They're not very stable. They're quite squishy after Kate. You know. But, shall we?
Alright, so...
Yes.
Oh, go on. So you
I will
guys
begin.
head in their direction. And they definitely had been approaching you as they start to close the distance. And the encounter distance here. When they get to about 100 feet away, they start barreling toward you. Go ahead and roll initiative as soon as I take you to the page. Up in a sec.
Can he? Oh. That is rolling today.
Hi, rolling. Alright, music.
Thing?
What? Why
I didn't take my roll.
Oh, whoops, I copied the wrong link.
I will have just some chilled out vibe music.
For this combat, you know, just, it's very relaxed. Yeah, no, that's not what I meant to do.
It's like doing yoga.
It's like doing yoga.
Breathe in, breathe
There
out,
we
separate the arm from the torso.
Okay. Roll for the null. A null roll, if you will.
What?
Oh.
Oh, Maeve. Maeve needs to roll.
I know, I got it. I have her sheet up.
Okay.
Oh, no. Oh, never mind. It's okay.
Oh my god.
Initiative. Right. Sort. Shadicus, you're first. As you see these guys just starting to rush toward you. Also, you can put your tokens as you think you'd be.
Let's see. We got a couple of them. Do they all look like the normal, like, smaller ones? No big mamma jammas?
Yeah, they all look like typical gnolls that you've encountered before. None of them have that weird spiral thing on their chest that you can see.
Alright. That's mainly what I was asking for. I guess I'm just gonna conjure animals and go with the small ones.
What are you conjuring?
8th level. It's just wolves.
Alright.
Fungus infested, gangrenous wolves kind of spawn around me.
Okay. Wolf. How many are there? 8?
I believe there are 8.
8.
I don't know if you gave me a wolf sheet.
5.
I can also just look it up if you like.
Now, if you search wolf in the journal, you'll find a sheet for him.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Boom! All these wolves.
Alright, and then I guess I'm going to order them to kind of just stay there and attack them as they approach us.
All right.
Make it real simple. And I believe they have to roll for initiative.
No, they're gonna go after you.
That works. My turn is done.
All right. Going to get up to here, rounding down their speed, and then he's going to huck the spear at one of the wolves, seeing them appear. Actually, no, he's got a longbow. He's gonna shoot. 2.
2.
15.
That'll hit.
That'll hit. Wolf. This wolf, I'll do it. Takes 12 or 2 damage. That knoll's pretty lame. Bit.
Oh, I'm gonna go up as far as I can. What was it? 45. So about there?
Is your speed 50?
No, I gotta go back one, I guess. 45.
Okay. Alright.
And I think that's all I can do.
Okay. You can ready reaction
Yep.
if you want. Your number?
Yeah, I'm over.
Alright. This one's going to try to get around this ridge. Oh, actually, you know what? It's going to get over to here. Or no. There we go. Get over to here. And it's going to shoot at Bit. Yeah. 12 misses.
Yes, misses.
Another one's gonna shoot a Bit. 5. Okay, sucks. Snow, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm just gonna run up here and wait.
Alright. One more arrow. As this thing draws its pretty crappy bow, tries to shoot at Bit. 10. Alright. Well, Maeve is gonna do the same thing. Get up here and she'll... Actually, she'll firebolt. Why not? But misses, unfortunately. No, yeah, it's going to... up to here. And try to make another shot at... it. 17.
Yeah, it hurts.
Is there anything you want to do?
You can catch though.
Yeah,
You're a ninja.
yeah. Deflect missiles, is it?
Yes.
Yeah, what's up?
I believe it's a D10 plus your level plus your dex.
A D10 plus your dex and your monk level.
There you go. So you actually automatically catch it. And you can throw it back if you want.
Sure, let's throw it back.
Takes a key point.
Yeah, let's try.
Alright. What are you throwing it at? You got it.
Yeah, that one. What do I use for it?
Unarmed strike. That attack roll. No, that unfortunately misses. But it goes close enough that the null goes. Rah! Ignacio.
Is that okay? One second. Alright, I'm gonna fire a Scorching Ray and quicken another one.
Ooh.
2 on this guy, and then 1 on each of the other.
Okay, I see. Top to bottom, or bottom to top? Okay. Hit. DC is 13. So all but one miss or hit. Yes. So I need that 4d6 on this guy. Ooh, good rolls. 7, 9. Damn. Those are all good rolls.
Yep, that's it for me.
Alright. Fire streams out of Ignacio's hands and just lights up the battlefield. Atticus.
Right, I will hippity hop my way a bit. And 30. I will command the wolves to start charging forward. Really go after one in the back, but kind of charge through all of them. And I'm going to choke this little guy with my what's the hand one? Chill touch. That's the thing. So I think I missed. Because no, that's just damage. Why didn't it roll attack?
That's a good question.
That's weird.
What's the speed of a wolf again? Is it 40? Or is it...
It's 40, yeah.
Okay.
So I told them to just charge forward, so they're just going to dash forward. They're not going to...
We're gonna dash forward, you got it.
I guess I'll have to add a macro real fast. Use wisdom. It won't have the damage, but it'll actually do the roll. Chill touch. Alright, it should come through right now.
Oh, hey.
That's 48.
48.
I think so.
Sure is. Who are you attacking? This guy?
Oh, it's this one right there, yeah.
He's fucking dead. Collapses. Alright.
Savages. I'm nowhere near him, so that'll be in my turn.
Noel is going to drop his bow and take his spear and try to stab this wolf in front of him. 11. I think that hits. Nope. That's it. Hit.
I'm gonna move. I think I can get up to this guy there.
If you take the dash action thingy.
Actually, I'll go here.
Okay.
I want to get some punches in on this guy.
Alright. It joins the scrum. Hit. Hit. Whoa. There you go. Yeah, alright. It just dashes up to this guy and just, with a flurry of blows, takes him out. He tries to block with his spear, but she punches right through it. Paws right through it, you might say. Anything else?
That's all.
Alright. This guy's gonna come up to this wolf here, and he doesn't know any better, so he's just gonna try to spear it. 16. Ooh. He stabs the wolf dead. But that's his turn. That almost dead. Snow.
I am going to take the dash action and get all the way up.
Alright. Dave is going to here and toss a firebolt at this one. 2. 13. I think that actually hits. Yep. Hit fire. Soup! Oh wait, no. She's firing through a bunch of enemies, so she actually misses. That's unfortunate. Alright. The gnoll that she tried to attack goes for this wolf here. 8 piercing.
Got it?
That does hit. Alright.
A wolf is Uchi'd.
Wait a minute. It is now Ignacio's turn.
Alright. I'm just gonna hurl a firebolt at the one in front of the snow.
Alright, let's see here.
I have 240 feet of spell.
That's not the thing. Oh. No, you have a line of
My range is 240
It's
feet.
not the range, it's your, yeah, it's the cover.
Oh. Okay, well,
You're good.
I'll move 30 feet.
You would have been good, but yeah. That is a hit. Oh, fuck. Good roll. Snow, you watch as Firebolt just screams through, and where does it hit him?
Same spot I hit
Yeah, hold.
our friend.
Right through the noggin. Perfect. Atticus.
Just smells of dead knoll. Dead burning knoll.
Chad.
I'm going to lightly encourage my very, decomposing wolves to nibble on them. Just lovingly. So, I think I'll have these 4 just kind of like all say hi to this little guy. And these 3 go say hi to this. 4 attacks with advantage against this dude. They have plus what's it?
Tactics. Jesus.
Yeah, they have plus 4 to hit, so I guess I'll just roll all the d20s. We'll add 4 to the best ones and everything.
Sure.
It's probably the easiest way to do it. So 8 d20s for the first guy.
13, 6, 8.
Yeah, plus 4. So I think the middle one, will miss. The second one.
Second one does miss. The rest of them hit.
All right. So that means I have 3 damage things. So that means it's going to be 64 plus 6. So he takes that much damage.
Yeah, they fucking annihilate him.
And the other one will take 3 of those lads. 6 of these.
Pack tactics.
They're good. First one misses. Second one hits. And third one hits. That's a 16?
Yes.
Alright, so 2 hits. It's going to be 44 plus 4.
He is annihilated as your wolves tear into him and rend him limb from limb.
Yum. I'll just begin walking up the hill and see if I can spot any other ones. That'll be my turn.
Alright. Out of initiative. And
You guys could have saved one for me.
I only tell the wolves what to do. They're very aggressive today. I come up and I pet them. I just get like a little dog pile of weird, decrepit wolves and just gotta give them all hugs.
Oh man. And there's like weird, like moldy dust that comes off of it's like their tongues are hanging out, but instead of drool, it's like mold dust. Spores.
Oh, look at you, you got.
I throw up in my mouth.
But you look on the horizon and you don't see any more gnolls in this vicinity. What's next?
Well, the road is cleared.
Does
Stop
it
with that.
look like they had anything on them? Like signs of them attacking anybody?
Roll investigation. You can't really tell. There's some blood on them, but you can't tell if it's their blood or if it might be someone else's.
Like I'm talking about, do they have any trinkets or anything on them?
One of them has, you kind of like do a cursory glance around their rags and their stuff, and one of them has tied to his spear what looks like a piece of jewelry tacked to it. Looks like a shiny little earring.
So if I take and examine it, it's just a earring.
You examine it and it looks like an earring that could go on any kind of humanoid. Wrong pipe.
Oh, it's a good thing we took care of these guys.
Indeed.
Well, should we head out now?
It seems. Point. I will dismiss my wolves and thank them for their service.
Should we burn the bodies? Says Maeve. She looks at Ignacio as she says that.
It all depends if you want to carry your bags.
Yeah, Chadicus, I thought you wanted to raise one. Get yourself an errand boy.
Yeah. One little, perhaps moving shamble of meat could be very useful for us when it comes to...
How could animated gnoll be useful in a town?
Oh, we have a remedy for that. We put a satchel or a bag over their head. Completely
I start
unnoticed.
shooting fireballs at the corpse. Not fireballs, firebolts.
So much wasted meat. Pity. I foster some spores in the ashen body. And just with a deep huff, go pick up my bag and begin walking.
Alright. You guys leave the scene. Smoldering corpses. And the rest of the trip, you're unaccosted. That really messed me up.
They were coming up behind us, right?
They were sort of. It seemed like they were coming up from the side. So, or rather, it seems like they're coming from a northwesterly direction.
Wonder if they were headed to Montreal.
They did seem to be going south. What in Montrath would attract the gnoll? What do I know about Montrath?
You know that it's a cliffside town. Pretty typical fishing town. And there's not much to it except that they have a small militia of their own that protects the town, and most of their commerce revolves around their own ocean fish or ocean fishing that they prep and send to mostly Fort Stride or places south of Port Dome.
Can't think of anything immediately. Perhaps the militia there will.
You do, and I mean, again, your characters did hear about Mortrath from your other characters, so you know at least what your other characters know about Mortrath.
I think they mentioned cult stuff, but nothing about the gnoll.
About the what?
I think they mentioned cult, but there's nothing about the gnoll.
About the what? Oh, Knowles? Oh, okay. True.
Yeah, I remember them mentioning about the cult, but nothing about the gnolls.
Oh, for some reason, I didn't actually bring that up. So you guys enter Mortrath. It's getting to be sunset as the sun starts to sink behind the sky-pierced peaks that you can see in the distance.
Well, should we go find an inn?
You
That's
know,
a good idea to me.
Laying on the road only has so many. Rather,
You do remember, I'm certain that during the whole spiel that the excavators, when they talked about Mortrath, they definitely talked about, well, do you think Zachriel would have said, hey, that one guy was an asshole in that one inn?
that does sound like something Zachary.
Yeah.
Yeah? So, you know about the two inns in town. There it is.
I don't remember them, though, but I'm sure Zachariel does.
It was the one, well, no, like, I'm referring to when the two
Yeah, but
parties
I'm sure
got
he
together.
remembered to tell them.
Oh, yeah.
But I guess suppose we begin looking for these reference tavern. Preferably the one without the asshole in it.
Well, you know about, let's see. Really? Okay. Okay. You know about the two inns in town, the Cross Swords and the Groaning Stone. And you remember your allies talking about how the Groaning Stone was owned by a particularly not too nice individual, while the Cross Swords was owned by this really kind lady who was giving it all she could after her father died.
All in favor of the crossroads. So yes, we begin heading to the tavern with the lady.
Alright. So, after looking around town a bit, not too long, you ask some people. Everyone seems to be just going about their business. Some people kind of give you looks, but no one seems to bother you as you find the cross swords with a pair of plain-looking replica swords over the doorway. You enter, and a young woman kind of leans up over the bar, and she says, "Hello, come on in." And you look around, and the place is empty, except for two people sitting at one of the tables. And as soon as you enter, Bit, your nose flares. And you look at one of the patrons sitting at one of the tables, and let me bring the thing there. You look at this guy, and you see wrapped he's a water genasi, but he's the kind of water genasi with more green skin than blue. And you see wrapped around his neck is this sort of scarf that looks like it's made of pelt.
I make a fist, but she doesn't want to cause any commotion. But her face is probably really getting angry.
Bit, you seem perturbed by something. Is something wrong?
The water genasi smiles, cocks an eyebrow, and says, "Hello." Says, "Oh, hello there. You seem nonplussed about something." And he looks over at the counter, or he looks over at the bar, and he says, "Elena, one round for these fine individuals on me."
I say no, thank you.
Can I make an insight check on him? See what
I'll
he's
take that drink.
The bartender starts to pour some drinks. Insight check?
Yeah, I'd like to insight check him.
What are you trying to
Buying a random round for some coming in.
Say again?
I think if he means anything shady, if he's trying to coerce us into doing something, probably.
Sure, roll an insight check.
Yeah, sure. That is going to be that one.
The read you get off of this guy is he seems to want to smooth over whatever just happened. He seems to have picked up on Bit's demeanor, and at this point it seems like he just wants to smooth over whatever's going on.
I accept your drink. Thank you. We should find a table now.
I'm gonna walk up to him.
Okay. You walk up to him.
I'm gonna say, are you aware what you are wearing?
He kind of blinks, looks at you, and before he can really say anything, Bit, you look at the scarf that he's wearing, and involuntarily your stomach lurches because the pattern of the fur matches that of your mother. Meanwhile, Chaticus is at the bar. Or somebody's at the bar. What's Snow doing?
I was accepting the drink, but now I'm kind of standing up, watching Bit get in this guy's face, making sure nothing goes wrong.
Okay, what's Snow doing?
Snow's got her arms crossed and is watching this encounter.
I think Maeve is also in that same holding pattern. Where's Ignacio?
I'm picking up the drink.
Alright.
So do I recognize his face at all?
You don't. You don't recognize his face at all.
I'm gonna ask him, where did you get this?
He says, "Oh, this piece here," and he says, "Oh, this piece here," and he brings up his hands and he kind of like puffs it a little bit. He says, what's the name? He says, "Oh, a fine trapper and tailor made this, and I bought it from a merchant. He said it came from a wild species down south. It's quite magnificent, don't you think?" And then he kind of... Oh,
I'm gonna say, may I? I wanna, like, take it.
He says, "Of course." You seem a bit nonplussed as he's like taking it off. He says, "Is there something wrong?" As he hands it to you.
So if I sniff it, can I get a smell to it? Like, would I recognize the smell? Is there any kind of smell still left?
Smell check. Well. The process of like curing a pelt, would that like take away the smell or not? I don't know enough about.
But I would know that pattern like 100%.
Oh yeah, you would absolutely. Which is why you're having such a visceral reaction.
So I know it is my mother's.
You remember actually taking it from him, you have a flashback of being a kitten, Tabaxi, nuzzling your mother's neck and looking at that pattern. It's as clear as day.
I'm gonna ask him, how would you like it if I wore your kind's skin? Paraded around. Hmm? Now you are going to tell me exactly where you got this from.
You see him sort of turn and look at the individual next to him. And he kind of motions his head, and the other individual gets up and starts to walk around, kind of squeezes between Bit and the table here to go here.
I begin to walk over to the door and I kind of hold my hand. Now, certainly we should all discuss this before you go see anything. Nothing's happened.
Barkeep, you better make that a double.
Bit, exactly what's happening on. Do you know these gentlemen?
Hold on, first of all.
I'm gonna like hold up the scarf and say, "This is my kind. This is my kind skin."
He kind of blinks. 1 second. First I need to establish. Ignacio, you notice the bartender is like kind of moving back a bit, but the drinks are on the bar. if that makes a difference for wherever you are right now. So that's going on. It said that thing. The water genasi just kind of well, it's... He kind of shrugs and he says, I suppose if somebody could skin me, then they have the right to wear me as well, I think, and sell my
It's quite
skin.
easy, actually. You'd be surprised how quickly the dermis can be removed from the muscle. Now, Bits, how do we want to proceed? Do you think they murdered this tabaxi? Do we need to consort the guard of the... I think it's a militia.
Well, I'm gonna take a look at that one, like from my side eye, but keep an eye on him. Do I seem to recognize him?
You don't recognize him either. But Chaticus and Bit, as you're looking at this individual, as you're sort of holding him up, he's trying to move away. So are you going to try to keep him there, or are you going to...
I'm going to put my big fat body between him and the door.
He's
I'm
not going...
myself.
He's not going to the door. He's going toward the stairs.
Oh, he's going upstairs?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fine.
Are you letting him go up the stairs?
There you
No.
go.
Don't let him go. I
So-
need some answers.
So, where exactly are you going?
He doesn't answer. Are you going to try to grab him?
Suppose so. I am not looking forward to this, but I will try to grab his, cloak.
Okay.
Excuse me, you're being quite rude. And I kind of grab him.
Alright, give me a second.
When Chaticus, you were gonna grab him?
I was going to kind of grab him by the cloak. Kind of thing where you grab people by, their jacket to have stop them from moving. You need to talk to them.
Okay, I'm going to... when I see you grab his cloak, I'm gonna grab this guy by, the back of the neck and kind of have my one little claw up against his neck. You better call him back.
Okay. Give me a second. So, let's resolve Chaticus's grapple. So, you got it. Yeah, roll athletics.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
You know I'm amazing.
Well, he
How
might
does a
roll less.
7 look?
He does not roll less. I have the thing hidden because...
Oh, no, that's fine.
He rolls a 13. So, he kind of jerks away. So, Bit, are you... So, you're getting up in his face and you're putting a claw to him, right?
Yeah, my one claw is up against his throat. Just...
Okay.
Almost ready to really slash him
All right.
on the neck.
So he's smiling as you get in his face. And he says, "Oh, come now. There's no need to get excited."
Call him back.
He says, what was the name? Berta, just hold fast for a moment. And, the hooded man kind of, he turns to, look at the water genasi, and Chaticus, at this point, you see, his hood you see into his hood a little bit, and you can see that on parts of his face, there are barnacles. But, as you notice that the water genasi says, Now, I'm not the person who slayed the poor innocent creature that, gave its pelt away.
Gave? No. So why was your friend running away?
He kind of looks to Bit, then he looks at the rest of the party, and he says, "Two security reasons. But it can be No concern, we can just go back to drinking.
Then have him come sit.
Kind of looks around. Looks at Snow, looks at Maeve, looks at Ignacio. I gotta know, is Ignacio just standing there, or is he, like, getting... is he at the bar? Did he get that drink?
He's just kind of leaning on the bar and sipping his drink.
Alright. Let's see. He says, Berta, go ahead and take a seat for a moment. Growls again, walks over. And he nudges past Bit. And plops down here again. And he says, why don't you take that drink I offered? And he, like, puts his hand on your paw to push it down away from him.
Okay, since he got Berta, or whatever his name is, I removed my claw. Now, does your friend know exactly where you got this pelt from?
He says, well, I can tell you, I bought it from a merchant. Came into port and rolled it a few, 10 days ago.
Did you get his name?
He says, notes, stand by. He says, yes, his name is Kaold. We are actually doing business still.
Kaold.
So, did you say kale?
Where do you know where we might find him now?
Well, I'm sorry to say, he says with a grin on his face, that's proprietary.
I'm sorry, sir. Did you say Kalehold or Kaold?
He looks at Ignacio and he says, Kaold, yes, I understand it's a confusing name. How did you know the name Kaelholt?
Well, I get around. Does his name mean something to you, friend?
I'm afraid that is also a bit of a sensitive proprietary issue.
I see.
More
Let's go look
sensitive
for it.
than your life?
You perhaps not should have mentioned that name around her.
He says, we don't need...
I was gonna say, now back to Kaold. Where can I find him?
I'm afraid I can't tell you.
What's it worth to you? If it's proprietary, then it's for sale.
He says, you can't afford my price.
Someone wearing a skin that they don't know where it's from or what creature has poor taste, maybe we can afford. Mark a number.
He narrows his eyes a little bit.
You sure you're not gonna tell me?
He says, I have a feeling that I know where this is going, but it doesn't have to. It truly doesn't.
It truly doesn't. Now please, elucidate us.
1,000 platinum.
1,000 platinum. Can I look him up and down and see how much his outfit's worth?
He's wearing very posh garb. He's got silks. He's got jewelry on. All sorts of precious metals.
I've been to Roland. I know the kind of lot that comes through there. I'm surprising to hear someone that expensive would be worth protecting.
What was that last part?
Would be
what?
worth protecting so much. Would be worth be protecting.
It's not the man, it's the location.
Oh, the location. So that means you know how to get in contact with him.
What's your name?
He looks at Bit and he says, his first name, but it wants his last name. He says,
Yeah.
"My name is Shoalar Quanderil. At your service, so to speak."
Can you spell that, Mike?
I can.
That's an extra name.
Yeah, hang on. I can just copy pasta. There you go.
So, Shoalar, you should tell me what I want to know. I see there's only 2 of you and 5 of us.
He chuckles a little bit.
Is Bit wearing armor?
Nice.
It's a monk, so no.
I don't know. Sometimes
No.
people wear armor.
Pray tell, what do you
Nope,
ask?
no armor.
No, never mind.
Alright.
We got an idea.
He smiles and he says, not exactly.
I tell you what, friend, since the name I spoke brought up a sort of recollection with you, you give us the information she wants and I'll tell you what happened to your friend.
He smiles and he says, "Word gets around quickly. I know that Kel holds no more." He was...
Keirholt with your friend.
Ha! Friend. No, I wouldn't use that word. More like a liability.
Surely that should make us friends then, considering we're the ones who killed Keilholt.
Oh, did you? How interesting. You see, my employer had required me, or allocated me, to build a force to take him on, but it seems that was all for nothing.
How much money did you save on that force?
He chuckles and he says, "We can use that as an investment for later ventures."
I'm gonna look at the barnacle guy. I'm gonna see if I can spot any of the symbols that the one dude with the book showed me.
Roll perception. I like how you're referring to your character as the dude with the book. Perfect. Yeah. He shifts around a little bit, and you see pressed into his chest, like just below his neckline, is
Assuming a wave faced.
I just want to put it up
Symbol.
on the thing.
Yeah. It's like the teepee looking one. Oh no, it's the triangle
No, it's
going
a-
upwards.
It is a TP.
Hourglass.
You're about 100% right. It's like a TP with logs that are too long. It has that one.
I will kind of lean back over to Snow, who's a little bit more cool-headed right now. And I'll say, I believe these occultists. Crushing word. Gordon did mention to deal with it.
What was that, Chatticus?
I just whispered to Snow, I believe that these are cultists as I spot the emblem.
And I'll kind of whisper back, then surely retrieving information from them should be easy at this point.
Should I dispatch the one in the back and let the other one, the silver?
Clearly the green one knows more than his little minion.
Then it shall be done. I'm going to turn and walk to the green one and say, all right, we have seen that you are a man of great interest, and we will be bringing you along. And I'll cast Blight on his friend.
All right. Go ahead and roll the damage. He needs to roll that con save. And we'll rock the con. Okay, takes all that and a bag of chips. Alright, so I can do away with that. Damage. So as the water starts to just be destroyed in his body, he yells out, "The wave crashes!" Roll initiative.
Typical cult.
Oh crap, I rolled it wrong. Oh well. I think I might have rolled twice for somebody, so just call me out if a dude goes twice for some reason. Or I'll figure it out. Nope. And then... Great.
Imagine having your bar taken over twice.
Yeah, she's got bad luck.
She ducks behind the, she ducks behind the bar. And, you start to hear footsteps from the upstairs. Doo, 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 doo. Ignacio, what do you do?
Alright, I'm gonna hop over the bar.
Alright. The woman kind of like looks at you and she just says, please don't cover the floor with blood.
Oh, you should be much more worried about the flame, and I'll shoot a fireball at this guy.
Alright.
Firebolt.
I knew what you meant.
Words important.
That's a hit. For 7 fire.
Cool. And then I'll duck down and be like, this isn't your first time. You should really get some security.
She says they were bought out. More footsteps. Doof, 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 doof. And you see at the top of the stairs this fine fellow. Chatticus.
Oh, you have friends. I have friends as well.
More wolves?
Yeah, let's just stick with the wolves.
Pack tactics, man.
I can't do too much on the stairway, but there'll be meat bodies in the way. If we can just knock this guy out safely, everything else is, easy to pick in.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
And I'll order 3 of them to go munch this boy, and the rest of them will go start moving up the hallway and getting the other ones.
Okay.
So I'll just be like, sick of them.
Alright, so 3 of them go on this guy.
Do they have the movement to attack and move back? These 3? Without the back tactics?
Wait. Oh.
See what I mean?
Vaguely.
Just maybe the first 3. The back 2 probably don't.
Yeah, maybe the first one.
Alright, first one it is. So, 1d20 for the first one on the staircase. That's a 16 to hit.
Alright, that hits.
Alright, make a strength saving throw. Didn't have to do it before. So they're prone.
Alright.
Takes 8 damage. And then the other one will take 3, so that's 68. 60-20. Same thing we were doing before.
Alright.
I think I hit all of them.
Did, yeah. Reaction.
And 3 straight saves. If he's still up.
What are the total rolls?
The total rolls are 19, 20, and 21.
Okay, he doesn't have a prayer. They completely annihilate him. As he just cries out as they tear into his blackened flesh from the blight. And you robbed him of his turn. Anything else?
That'd be it.
Alright. Footsteps. Alright. He stands up. Shoalar stands up. And he is going to cast a spell. That spell is going to first... Make sure it's in here. Alright, I need a thingy. Template. Template. And foot. Alright. So... Sure, I have the spell right here. Solid. Alright. I need all of your wolves that are... Actually, you and all your wolves need to make strength saving throws against the tidal wave.
It's good. Their strength is... Hold on.
And the save is going to be...
You only have a plus...
That's wall water. Whoops.
Roll. Now I have how many of them there? 5. 5 and 2. All those are plus 1. So just do them in order left to right to make it easy for yourself.
That's amazing.
Right? And I'll then roll one for me.
So 24 damage is what you're looking at, which means they actually all die no matter what. You take 24 damage, and you're prone, as all your wolves also die.
Sounds good.
Alright. That's his turn. And his smile turns into a scowl. More footsteps. As this one clambers over his buddy's body. Gets that close. And they look down at Snow. But they still have movement. So they're just gonna get to here, and that's gonna be their turn. One more dude. 17 here, so they get to here, then they double move, getting in Snow's face.
I'm gonna take an opportunity attack.
You got it. That That hits. A good amount of damage.
Didn't Chadicus get to take an opportunity attack?
Can you do that when you're prone?
You can. You just have disadvantage.
I can go for it.
Up to you.
Yeah, might as well. I mean, I don't have my thing set up, so it's just gonna be the strength rolls. It's gonna be pretty bad. That's gonna be quarterstaff. Yeah.
No.
That's with disadvantage, so even there, that misses.
They jump over.
Yep.
Alright, Maeve is going to be she's going to be smart, and she's going to get next to this table and just slash at the guy. She's in her spring form, and she's just slashing away. 20, 22. 7, and... yeah, okay. So, Snow slashes in with her glaive, and icy ice crystals form over the massive cut, and then Maeve comes in and just stabs the guy through. She looks at Snow, gives her a nod. It's Bit's turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna punch this guy.
Yeah. Let's see here. To do that, do you have any? Okay. This thing. What am I looking at here? 9, 9, 20? Okay, 20 hits. Poof! Alright. Anything else? Oh, I need Chadicus to make a con save for the wolves, because there's 3.
Ooh, right, yeah. I forgot that I had those over there.
You save. Alright. Snow. Or wait. Bit, are you done?
Yeah, I'm done.
Snow.
Okay, I'm gonna come over here and whack this.
Alright. That's a miss, unfortunately.
Alright, I'm gonna use my bonus action to cast a spiritual weapon next to this guy.
Alright.
The green.
Gonna be a little dot. Alright, 10 unfortunately misses.
That is a-okay.
More footsteps. This guy appears here. And, does one have the... No. Oh, this one does. Oops. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna switch that. Nope, that doesn't make sense. Okay. Snow, this one comes up, shoots a crossbow at you.
Okay.
And you are also hit with the coldness as the bolt lights up with a blue energy. 8 piercing, 4 cold. One more tries to come in, moving past their allies. They have a shark tooth longsword and they can't get any further. Ignacio.
Okay. I'm gonna shimmy around her. Can I see this first guy?
Yeah. Okay, so you have... You're going to be dealing with cover, though. So you
How
miss
much?
half.
How much cover? Half cover from there, really?
Because of Chadicus.
I am beefy.
It's also in the rules.
Alright, well, that's it for me, then.
Alright. Chadicus, you feel a little bit of a singe. And the fire
Whew.
hits the wall. Makes a little burn mark. Alright. This one stands up and can do basically nothing except try to get to Snow using a dash action. Are you going to use a reaction?
Yes.
Alright. They're still going to end up there, but their actions, because they can't end their turn in another creature. So 8, 11.
I like to imagine he like trips down the stairs onto ice.
Absolutely. And that's their turn. Jadicus.
Alright, I'm going to order my turn like this. I want my wolves. I'm going to order them to attack this guy first. I'm going to say, just bite his leg. Don't kill him.
Okay.
I'll get those 3 with advantage. So that's...
They're under the some of them are under the table.
Yeah, getting at his ankles. Yeah.
Nice.
19, 23, and 20. 69, nice. Yeah.
Those
They're all chihuahuas now.
Let's see if he needs to. Or let's see. 6. And yeah, so he's prone. 25
that much damage.
Give me a second here. Fucking NPC options. 25 damage on him. Ooh. Alright, he's not looking good. Okay.
I'm going to trust Bit can handle him, and I'm going to back up, taking, I guess, 1 opportunity. Actually, I can probably do it from where I am. Okay. Well, how silly do we want to get? We're going to get real silly. I would like to cast Confusion.
Okay.
I'm going to aim. I think it's 10-foot radius. I'm trying to step back the stairs.
Do druids get Confusion?
It's one of the ones I get based on my class.
Oh.
On the
okay.
spore thing.
Oh,
I mess with the brains.
I see. Oh god. Okay, so what does it do?
So I'm essentially everyone in a 10-foot radius has to make a wisdom saving throw. If they fail, we roll d10s, and all of a sudden they do silly stuff like attack each other, move in random directions, take opportunity attacks, don't do anything.
So you're doing this to your allies too?
I believe I'm aiming it here, so it's going to be all the wolves
okay.
disappearing because it's concentration.
Oh, okay, got it.
And it's going to be just Bit and this guy, and then everyone but this one in the front.
If you're aiming it here, then because stairs. So yeah, you can get. Actually, you'd probably just get these 2 guys. No, yeah, you would get these 3 guys.
Yeah, and him as well, because 10 foot. It's a sphere.
It's a sphere, but he's at a lower level.
Then I'll put it over here.
Yeah, is there a wall here?
No,
or
it's a rail.
Just a rail.
I trust Bit to be able to beat it, so I'm gonna try to aim it like. Yeah, you see what I mean? I think I can just like aim it right there.
Oh man, I'm not gonna be able to get my trigonometry. Okay, well it would affect your wolf too then.
Yeah, my wolves are gone because it's concentration.
Oh, got it. Okay.
That's why I was saying the wolves are gone. It's just them and Bit, as far as I'm reading it, and not this first one because I don't think there are enough.
Alright, so what's the saving throw, or is it...
My saving throw is Wisdom, and it's going to be 16, and Bit will have to make it. I'm sorry.
Can I use my evade on it?
It's not the dex one, but I believe you have good dex. I mean, good wisdom, maybe?
So, 2 fail. Say that the middle saves. Now what?
And him as well, right?
Oh, yeah, Shoalar. My bad.
Yeah. And I bet you'll need to make a wisdom saving throw, because I do not have sculpting spell.
Unfortunate.
You're good.
Yes.
So how it works is all the ones that failed are going to be twisting, delusions, and provoking uncontrolled actions. Each control in that thing must make a wisdom saving throw. Affected target can't take reactions and must roll a d10 at the start of each of their turns to determine how their behavior works. So,
Alright, got it.
whenever the turn starts, we roll a d10 and we see what the hell they do.
Okay,
But none of them have reactions anymore,
got it.
besides that middle one.
Got it. Alright. More footsteps. What does this look like, by the way? The spell that you cast. What does it look like?
I'm essentially making like a mist of like these spory kind
Be
of
right
like
back.
green flying, like almost like plankton in an ocean, kind of like filling their lungs.
Gotcha.
And you see them start just going straight, like dilating eyes and kind of panicking in sweats as if they're all magic mushrooming all of a sudden.
All right. The one here is just like, what are you idiots doing? This guy gets up to here unawares of the situation, and can't really get anywhere because of this gaggle on the stairway. So now it's Shoalar's turn. Roll your d10.
Okay. 6. So on his turn, the creature
Does
2 to 6.
nothing.
This creature doesn't move action, but he can make another save now.
Okay. Wisdom.
He's
12.
still under.
Well. Alright, this guy also roll a d10.
Got it. 3.
Nothing. Let's save. Wisdom. Nope.
Still under it.
That one's dead. Maeve. Maeve is going to join Bit. Actually, yeah, Maeve's going to join Bit because she feels like Snow and Chaticus have this covered, and she's going to bop Shoalar. Bop. Bop. She's just using the promo. She's rolling high.
Ouch.
Ouch indeed. Thwack. And Shoalar is just like staggered, unable to really move. Bit, it's your turn.
So what's like he doing in front of me right now?
You were gone
up.
while we rolled it, but essentially he's having a really bad trip, like a DMT trip, and he's just kind of like looking at the floor in front of you and not moving right now.
He's just kind of like, ugh, and then Maeve just smacked him with the pommel of her sword, and he's just like, ugh, ugh.
So if he's really out of it, then
You can still make actions,
like,
you just can't reaction.
tie him up?
Wait. He can't make reactions. Does that mean he can't resist?
I believe he can resist. I believe he can just naturally, instinctively kind of like fight it off, so it'd be the normal rolls to do it.
Okay, so then...
If you want to give him a penalty, that's all on you, but I don't believe he has a penalty.
Then it's gonna be... Well, first you have to get the rope. So...
Object interaction to pull that out.
Object interaction, and then your action to try to get him. So
Fine.
that's gonna be a dex contested with probably his dex. Yeah.
Okay, actually, I'm just gonna hit him in the throat.
Alright.
Maybe knock some more wind out of him.
I mean, he looks really fucked up, so you probably could just knock him down.
Head donk him.
Head donk him. Alright. That is enough to hit him. He can't take reactions.
Nope.
Alright, he staggers and just kind of like crashes into the table and flips the table a little bit, and it's just like, ugh. And he's out. Snow. Or wait, sorry, is Vic gonna do anything else?
I think you have one more attack in your bonus.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm gonna... I guess fire off on that one.
Okay. That's a miss.
And I get one more.
Yep. That's a hit. Alright. Snow, you watch as one of Bit's sunbolts just smack into this one's body, and the light kind of shines in his eyes momentarily, but then turns dim and they fall. Anything else? Are you moving?
No, I'm staying right
Snow's
here.
turn.
Okay, I'm gonna I'll put a foot on this guy's corpse and jab at this guy.
Yeah. Hit. For 11.
And then I'll bring my spiritual weapon over to him and whack him
Yeah,
with that.
that's a miss.
Okay.
Alright. This one tries to get up into your grill.
Ooh, that's a affected one.
Oh, is it? Okay.
This is the
Oh,
purple
yes, I
thing on
marked
it.
it.
I think that's what you did.
Roll the thingy.
7!
What does that do?
Creature makes its action to make a melee attack randomly against a creature within its reach.
Oh, nice. Okay. Well, then he confusedly turns around and will attack this guy. Hey, what are you doing? But he doesn't hit.
Alright.
Alright.
And he makes a save?
Ah, yes.
Every time. He is still under it.
Alright. This one's gonna try to get at Snow. You take your reaction?
Yes.
And hits. For that much. What was that? 7 damage. And he stopped cold. And he can't do anything. Actually, he can. He can attack Chaticus. So he's gonna attack Chaticus.
My heft!
But he misses heftedly. Ignacio.
Ah!
Not a whole lot I can do without burning down this bar.
Be our cheerleader.
Throw a beer.
Throw a pint. Throw a stein at him. Firebolt misses. Hits the wall.
Good thing Tadaius didn't hear us.
And,
We smashed him in a bottle on a fool.
Yeah. And that one's out. Chad, it's your turn.
Okay. These guys are within range of me, so even though they're all like funky brained, I'm not going to be able to make a ranged attack. So I will bonus action to make my stick a thwack and stick with Shillelagh, and then I will try to booming thwack one and
Alright.
yeah.
Hit.
Okay.
Fucking A. You kill him.
Yeah, that was a good roll.
Oh, wait, no, not that guy. Wait, who are you attacking?
The front one next to Snow.
Okay, that's not the one. Oh, no, he's still dead. Okay. Yep, he's still dead. Perfect.
Ah, this one doesn't have a reaction, so I begin to scuttle my way behind Snow, who's big, brave, and strong. And that was my turn.
Alright. This one gets in range of Snow. She has no reactions. He's finally going to attack. Somebody's going to attack Snow. Will he hit? We'll find out. Nope.
Too bad, so sad.
Roll your
Actually,
D10.
he moved within 10 feet of me real quick. Can he make a con save?
He can. Can you roll a D10?
Yeah, I'm talking about the one that walked in and attacked her. I can actually try to poison. He's moving in. Spores.
He did
remember
not
that?
save. I do know that.
Oh, gotcha. I didn't see the con save. All right, cool. There's your D10, and the damage for that is... Where is it? 4 damage. It's a D6. The second one is if I'm in my form, so it's just 3.
Alright. We rolled a 9, so that means he can do whatever he wants.
Yep.
Hooray! He's gonna get over here and try to attack Snow. There's your thing. There's your thing. Bam! Fucking A. Alright. Maeve.
Oh, wisdom saving throw for him?
Oh, yes. He saves.
Yeah, he's good.
Not that it's gonna matter, but he's good. Maeve. Over here. And slash at the one right in front of Snow. Ching ching. She hits both times. Wow, she rolled max twice.
Good God.
Why is it when a player's not here, their character just does amazing? Slash out.
It's your luck.
Maybe your characters. Nah.
Bit.
Let's fire off on this one.
All right. Pew pew pew. Hit.
Is he standing pretty well?
Yeah. Hit. Miss. Oh no, wait, that hits too. They all hit. He's probably dead. 5, 7. He's dead. As his eyes and mouth kind of light kind of spills out from Spit's bolts. Anything else?
Nope. Good.
Snow. You see one dude on the top of the stairs just like.
I guess I'll step over his friend's corpses
You do that.
and I'll make like an upward jab at it.
Hell yeah. That's a hit.
And then we'll bring your spiritual weapon over here.
Hit! For 5 force damage, he's not dead yet. But boy, is he fucked up. Does confusion go away if they get hit?
I can check real quick. It's up here. I believe it's at the end of their turns.
But not if
At the end of
they
each
take
of your
damage?
turns, affected target. I don't see anything about taking damage.
Alright, roll the d10.
It is a 4th level spell. So probably why.
What's that one? They do nothing?
4. I believe it's a do nothing. Most of them.
Alright, do nothing.
4 is do nothing.
Wisdom.
Doesn't move or take any action.
And that's it. Ignacio.
Alright, I will step around. Can I see this person?
Can. We'll be dealing with cover, but it won't matter. Fucking shit. Super heats.
Almost perfect.
How do you, how's it happen? You did.
He just walks over there and takes the final drink from his glass and lays it on the table and mutters something under his breath about the crushing wave and shoots the fireball into her neck.
Perfect. It superheats his neck, burns it crispy, and you're out of initiative.
Ignacio, you didn't get that. You didn't get their forehead this time.
Well, I didn't want to hit you.
Would you stumble onto a stool, breathing quite heavily? Oh, there were many more than I thought there would be.
Perhaps
should
you
probably
should
tie him
lay
up.
off the fatty food.
I don't eat that much.
Yeah, sure.
I spent 15 years doing nothing but papal work. What do you want? I wasn't an adventurer.
Elena
I'll
peeks her head
put
above
my
the
hand-
bar.
Honestly, how long we've been adventuring, I might have lost a few pounds.
What's Snow doing?
I'm gonna put my hand on Chadicus's shoulder and give him some heal.
So we're dyeing this guy up, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna check for stuff on him.
You probably should report with the militia. They should know that the way shield's cleared out more cultists holding Tavern hostage.
Well, that's not exactly what was happening. Says.
Oh no, you may not realize it, but these people, they are part of a very radical group that has been assaulting people on the road, coercing people into working for them and killing random strangers in villages.
I know. I've had a group similar to them here prior, but I didn't know that it was this extensive. She gestures to Shoalar, and she says, he's actually bought out the entire establishment. I've made more in the past I've made more in the past couple of days than I've made in the last 3 months.
Does he have any more money on him, Bit? We can probably make sure that this fine fellow
I'm
receives
checking
something.
him.
You're checking him. Yeah, he's got dosh.
So we can hand some dosh over to her and, some hush money.
You find
Like Robin Hood.
you find a coin purse with 10 platinum and 50 gold.
1,000 flat.
He's also got a bunch of jewelry on him. Rings, necklaces. His clothes look like they have precious metals woven into the strands.
Let's see. 10 platinum, 50 gold, lots of jewelry. Someone gonna write this in the book?
Are you taking it for yourself?
Maybe we
What?
should tie him up and question him before we strip him of his valuables. But I think the coin purse can go to this lovely lady here.
We're not in this business for money. This is about justice. So I will run over and I will ask a bit for the coin purse.
I hand it over.
I will walk it over and hand it to her. For your many more months ahead.
I need to hire more bouncers, she says.
Consider this an investment.
Thank you. Well, what were your names? You came in here and you started talking to that noble over there, and the fight broke out, but I didn't get any of your names.
We are simply Weishu. Perhaps best to leave it at that. However, if you now have an empty occupancy in here, we were looking for a room.
She looks at the big sack of money you just gave her, and she says, I think this pays. I think this will do nicely.
Excellent. Begin walking over. Well, unfortunately, I don't have the magical means of making all these people lift themselves up from the floor and walking themselves into the oceans. For now, we will have to do it the old-fashioned way. I kind of roll up my sleeves and begin trying to carry them laboriously up the stairs to rooms.
Elena goes into the back. A few moments later, she comes out with a bucket and a mop.
Oh, no, I'll take care of it. It'll be all spotless before I return.
She blinks. She puts the bucket and mop by the bar. She looks at
However long it
Ignacio.
takes me to lift these buff lads, I will start just kind of stacking them. In the morning, I will cast a bunch of anime deads and make them walk into the ocean.
Nice.
I'm gonna help Bit tie up Mr. Shoalar here.
Okay.
And then,
Put him in the corner, or
Wherever you want. What are you gonna do?
surely it might be better to question him in some place a little more private.
should we take him up to the rooms?
She walks over and she says, you're not going to torture him, are you? The
Well,
last,
hopefully it won't come to that.
the last group of heroes that came in here, they were quite brutal with one of the cultists. She shudders. I had a nightmare that night.
If I'm in between any of the bodies lifting him up. Oh no, he seems quite talkative. I think if once his realization of his new situation comes about, he'll be very forthcoming about it.
Alright.
I'll throw this guy over my shoulder and carry him up the stairs.
Look. That. Give me a sec. Who's going with Snow with Shoalar and Bit?
Me, I am. Bit it is.
I'm on cleaning details, so this is all them.
Alrighty. I think Maeve would just kind of be there for support. What's Ignacio doing?
Can I get another drink?
She puts down 2 shot glasses, and she takes out what looks like a spirit, pours you a drink, pours herself a drink. Quaffs it. Quaffs it. Quaff. I want to see if we can get through this interrogation scene before we close tonight. So, yeah. You look around and you see several doors that go into rooms.
So I still have that quote, shawl quote. So I'm gonna put that in my backpack for now.
Okie doke.
Just fold it up nicely, put it in my backpack.
You guys take him into a room?
Yeah.
Alright.
Is there like a chair, or is this like a desk?
It's like a chest of drawers, but you can just pull in like a stool or whatever.
Yeah. We'll set him down on that.
Maeve kind of leans on the door.
And we'll give him a little
How's he tied up?
slap.
Slappy slap. I'm
How's
just
he-
gonna say that.
How's he tied up?
Like lots of ropes around his like arms and stuff, so he can't move.
Okay.
And around his ankles, so he can't run away.
Gotcha. Alright. What kind of slap? Did you say poppy slap?
Little slappy slaps.
Slappy slap, alright. Takes a few minutes.
I feel like I want to slap him a couple times, and oop, my claw got in there, so I kind of scratched him a bit.
Alright. Do that. And, slowly comes to. Oh. Oh dear. Looks at Snow, looks a bit.
You ain't smiling anymore.
Surely you realize the gravity of the situation you're in now.
He blinks and he looks around and he says, "Name your price. I can give you."
We just want to know where this merchant is.
He says, "Oh, simple. He says, off the coast of Rolid, there's an island. It is under that island where you will find, it is under that island you will find Kayold. Now you let me go?
Under the island?
Yes. There's an underground
What
river.
is this island called?
It goes by a few names, but one of the most notable ones are Bayrock Keep. There's a keep on the island, you see. Well, Snow knows this is accurate because this is the place that your allies had went to before.
Right, I just didn't know if
Oh, I see.
like they had
He
told
is,
everyone that much.
Well, good stand to reason, but with that insight check, he's being truthful.
Okay.
How do we know you're telling the truth?
He says, "That's a good question. I'm being as truthful as possible because I wish to leave. But it is on you to decide. But I can..."
Surely you must have known that the pelt you were wearing was from a sentient creature. One who has thoughts and feelings like we do.
You seemed kind of boasting when you were talking about it.
He says, "Oh, I simply saw the pelt and I was intrigued by its designs. In fact, it looks much like yours," he says to Bit.
Now, are you a member of the cult?
He... of sorts. The cult is a means to an end.
What is that end?
Well, I simply wish to make a lot of money, of course. And I have lots of it. Name your price and I will pay you handsomely for my release. Maeve kind of pokes him with the tip of her sword, sneering at him.
I'll turn to my companions and, should we allow this guy to go free?
Let's consult the others. Maybe they have some questions for him, too. I'm gonna go out of the room, yell down the stairs.
At the same point, I am
Jadagus and
prestidigitating
Ignacio!
all the blood off the staircase. Make sure to get in all the cracks. Oh, I simply did get everywhere. Oh, yes!
Prisoners awake. Would you like to ask any questions?
I need to finish cleaning the room in case other guests appear. But afterwards, yes.
Where'd you stack the
Not so
bodies,
good.
by the way?
I was putting them in one of the rooms upstairs.
Okay.
Since we rented out the place now.
Yep.
And I'm just walking around prestidigitating all the 5x5s one at a time.
And Ignacio is drinking with, Elena.
Oh, alright. I'm finished. I'm heading up. Aye.
Fun.
Waddle up. Oh, hello, sir. How's your head? I know being knocked unconscious and having the spores in your brain sometimes causes delusions of some sort.
He blinks and he says, "I'm doing splendidly."
You're feeling well? Alright. Excellent. So, what have we gone over so far?
Well, your friends here are about to release me.
Ah, I see. So, we have information about
Not exactly.
we have information about the Chaos, correct?
He said we could find him off the coast of Rolid
Excellent.
on a little island.
A little island on the road. That seems
Bayrock
very...
Keep? Have you heard of it?
I believe the other group that Gordon leads mentioned it once. Something about a kidnapping of a small child, a Genasi child. It's interesting. You, sir, are Genasi as well. Would you happen to know why they are kidnapping such kind?
He says, "Oh, you're referring to Yaliver. You're referring to Yaliver's little vendetta." He says, "I was not there for that whole event, those whole course of events. I disapproved greatly."
Oh, so you've only recently become associated with Crushing Wave.
He says, No, I've been associated with them for quite a while, but I was off doing other business."
Like what? I pull up a chair and begin sitting down, listening, attentive, almost like I'm analyzing him.
He starts giving a he starts rattling off about business dealings, and the details are you sort of intuit that the details are intentionally vague.
You seem to be saying a lot without giving away any of it. You've done this before.
Best way to do business sometimes, my friend.
Well, I will say our leader, if you will, or our employer, would probably like to speak to you, considering you have so many business dealings. You're probably a very key source of information. I feel we should bring him to Gordon.
I'd agree to that.
So how would you like a quick little trip to Fourth Strike?
He says, let me think for a moment. He says, oh, no, that won't be necessary at all.
Why is that?
He says, simply because I do not wish to go.
Oh, that's not what determines necessity.
I think it's very
We didn't-
necessity.
Determined that we needed to pay you. And based on the dribble that we handed off to, the bar for dealing with all of this fuffle, I don't believe you are in the position to pay us right.
Of course I am.
So, no, you're sitting here, you are completely without any pennies, you simply have silks and jewelries, none of which I have any interest in, so as far as I understand it, the only thing that's valuable to me is your information, and I personally can't do anything with it. So I will hand it off to the right person, and you can make any dealings and buy off that person as much as you wish.
He smiles
In
and
theory-
says, do you think I carry all of my coin on my person?
Oh no, I'm making fun of you and what you think matters in this world. Please do not concern yourself with my tone thinking that I, in any way, am enamored by your work. And I stand up and I say, so, we rest here the night, we gag him over the night, we maybe feed him once on the trip, and we bring him to Gordon. If you're difficult, I will have your corpse walk. I'm quite adept at it.
Second here. He says, I need to look up something.
Ah.
Damn you, Crawford.
I'm assuming it's components.
It's not components.
No.
You're close though. Well, I feel like this is something that I would want you guys to be able to do if you choose to spell yourself. So, he looks past you, Chaticus, and he says, could have made this a lot easier. And he misty steps. And I think we're gonna have to continue that next time, as the ropes fall to the ground, and Snow, you see him out there.
Him and his one hit point ain't getting far.
But that is where we will end tonight.
Wah wah.
Womp womp.
Dun dun dun.
And we might not. We might go back to this. We might go more excavators. It depends on how Kitty feels. Hopefully she recovers.
Feel better, kiddies.
Feel better, kitties. Please.
Yeah.
And bye, Joy.
And bye, Joy. Goodness gracious.